when Soto gets started, you'll see that he will crouch a little bit more, or a better way to say it would be he'll to hip hinge a little bit more. So kind of similar to what he would do if he were doing like a deadlift, okay? And you'll see that that head position, I'm just gonna put like a little line over the top of his head right here. You'll see that that head height, as he's getting into his stride, okay, and getting into his swing, that head height won't change very much at all, okay? So if you think of a camera, like his eyes are kind of like a camera, the rest of his body kind of operates like a tripod and allows that head to be very stable as he rotates so he can have a clear picture of where the ball is. If we saw that head going up and down a lot, up or down a lot, what would happen is that he would get the perception that that ball was moving up or down as his head moves. So a lot of hitters that are able to hit major league level pitching a lot, they're able to set the height of their head and maintain the height of their head for a long time during their stride and even into their turn. You'll see variations and the head will move a little bit more when the turn is occurring. That's going to be pitch dependent, right? So if this pitch were more like down here, like this, and he rotated like this to get to that lower pitch, his head would go down with it a little bit. And for some hitters, ones that get their spine a little bit more forward than Soto, when they go to get to high pitches, they'll stand up a little bit more. But for him, you could see how he doesn't really stand up at all. That head height gets established, and then he turns, and that head height stays exactly the same throughout. And when that head height stays the same, it allows our eyes to track the baseball very effectively. So you'll see right here, his eyes are like lasering right through where that baseball is and following it exactly, right? A lot of coaches from the time that kids are like 5 talk about keeping your eyes on the ball, right? Well, Soto's doing that at a very, very high level, and clearly his eyes work at an elite level. And that's something that some people are excellent at out of the box, and for other people, that's something that needs to be trained.